Morning everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Talent Engineering. Now, as you saw in the last video, the 1JZ came out relatively easily, everything was fine, got put on the floor, and then I waited a little while because I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do with it. Now, in that time, I took the transmission off and I sent it to a transmission rebuilder in Norwich called JR Danes, and they'd done a fantastic job within a week. And I've got it back all painted. I'll show you in a bit. But in the meantime, what I've done was I set about tearing down the 1JZ, and as you can see, it looks a lot different to when you last saw it. Everything came off, hot side, cold side, everything came off basically. As you can see in a previous video, I took the camshafts out and changed the valve stem seals. I also changed the oil squirters, took the sumps off, gave them a good clean out, put a brand new oil pump on the front as well. New seals in the camshafts and the crankshaft, new freeze plugs in it as well, and then the idea is that I'm now going to be painting it. I will now prime it and paint it. I gave it a big clean with a heavy duty degreaser, pressure washed it, obviously being very careful with it, pressure washed it and made sure no water got in it, and yeah, she's now ready to go. So we've now got the fire on, we're getting the place up to temperature, and then we'll start painting. So basically this video will just be of me priming and painting it, and then you'll see the finished results. I've left the cam covers on the top just because I wanted to get the exact line of where the cam covers go, basically like masked off, and instead of masking it off I thought I'd put the cam covers on with the old seals in them, just to do it like that and make it a bit easier. So they'll be getting painted at a separate time, but they'll just get a bit of overspray on them for now. So yeah, let's crack on, shall we? As you just saw, and you can now see, the block and the head are completely primed and completely painted. I've now removed all the masking tape as well. Right, as you guys can see, these are the valve cover, rocker covers, whatever you want to call them. I'm now going to start prepping them, priming them, getting them ready for paint. Right, rocker covers, water pump backing, thermostat housing, all thoroughly cleaned, took back to bare metal, primed and painted, all ready to go back on now. We've just got a couple more things left to do, and then we'll start assembling it. done now. New gaskets have been done anywhere possible. Some's been cleaned out, pickup's been cleaned out. As you can see, everything's been primed, painted, made sure everything's good. Things you wouldn't have seen in the video, which unfortunately the video cut out on, was cleaned all the coil packs up, made sure that they worked. Painted the coil pack casings and stuff like that, obviously making sure to leave bare metal areas for the earthing through to the head. Plastics and all that are done, belt tension is done, new timer belt's in, everything's all painted, correct, timing works. I mean, it's a non-interference engine, but you know, the rotating it over and all that a couple of times, everything's fine. New water pump, everything's all new sealed, new O-rings where needed, or basically everywhere. So yeah, bare block's now done. So now we've got to get around to doing the hot and the cold side. So that's going to be a lot more cleaning, a lot more painting, maybe some modifications in certain areas. I intend to open out the standard exhausts, the exhaust manifolds a little bit more. So you'll probably see a video of that with me on my lathe. So yeah, it's been a lot of work to get it to this stage. You ain't seen it, because at the end of the day all it is cleaning and painting and priming and making sure everything is alright. And it takes time, it's time consuming, but looks worth it to me. Everyone knows that paint adds horsepower. So yeah, only other thing that I will have to do soon is I've got a new bearing coming for the belt tensioner. That was very, very warm, so I'm waiting for that, and then that can go back on. The plastics, this one and this one, they're not in the greatest condition on my engine, so I may do with what I had, but they may be due new ones in the future. So yeah, until the next episode, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and yeah, just keep enjoying your own projects. So there, guys.